This is probably one of the best memes I've seen in 2024. Not only do I not own it, I saw it when it was worth fractions of a penny at like a $5 million market cap, and it's currently sitting at a $242 million market cap at 24 cents. There is so much lore behind this token. I think it's really funny. Do I think it's still going to go up from here? Do I think it's going to go down? Well, I'll talk about that at the end of the video, but you have to hear the lore first and understand about this token. And again, I do not own any of this. So this coin's lore starts with Ron, or Basement Ron, who makes videos out of his basement. The thing is, it was a gold and silver maxi. So if you go all the way back to January 10th of 2023, which isn't that long ago, he called Bitcoin unicorn fart dust back then, hence the ticker UFD, which is what we're talking about in this video, because he was a maxi and other things. If you go all the way back to very recently, as of just a few days ago, he made a meme coin with the ticker UFD and called it unicorn fart dust to prove to people that meme coins are worthless. In less than 24 hours, his life changed overnight, and crypto Twitter converted him. Now we see him send unicorn fart dust to 1 billion to Valhalla. So this is the lore and the, kind of what led all of this. And he is kind of owning up to it. It's more than like he just accidentally started this. I mean, he says things like this that are just great.
The hottest new meme coin on the face of the earth. The Ron's Basement Unicorn Fart Dust meme coin. Don't buy it.
You already know that people are eating this up with memes. I see people getting asked by their friends who don't normally buy crypto, yo, how do I buy this? This is funny. There's a lot of lore behind it. So let's just kind of talk about some speculation around UFD real quick. I will say most of the time, at least for me, by this point, I feel like I'm late. I mean, 230 million on a new meme coin. See, I bought MOG and I bought a lot of it at like 300 million, but that was established for months and months and months. Whereas this one was just released a couple days ago. But we are seeing things that are just as degenerate, like Fartcoin, that almost broke 1 bill, despite the market being actually it did break 1 billion, despite the market overall taking a hit the other day. It's at 1.1 billion. So people like this degeneracy. By the way, this is BullX. I actually have access to BullX Neo as well. I just happen to be using regular BullX on this. If you want access to BullX Neo, I can leave that down below for you. It's got some really awesome features. I made a whole dedicated video on it. I'll put up at the top. But as far as UFD goes, man, it's really hard for me to give like an accurate prediction because this thing has just been up only. So it's hard for me to be like, I could definitely see this being $1 billion token, which is hilarious to say because there's so much narrative. We saw a similar narrative with like the SPX 900 because it's kind of like, all coming together for like almost to make comedy out of something. But it's also been up only. It went from the launch to 220 million. So it'd be crazy if there's not a huge pullback on this thing. I mean, I could definitely see us seeing sub 100 mil again as well. Personally, I am probably not going to touch it unless we get a massive pullback. If we get that pullback to under 100 mil, I will probably dabble in this a little bit, but it could go up only from here. It could easily go to half a bill, eventually a bill, which would be, right now it's currently at 23 cents. It could go all the way up. I'm sorry, it's at 2 cents. Could go all the way up to, let's say, $1. There's its own narrative, the unit bias there. But again, personally, I'm not going to touch it at these levels. It's just been up only. I will say I haven't been in the trenches as much the last few days. I've been sick, but this surely is going to have people a little bit more hype about the trenches. We might see a little bit more meme coin trading come back. It kind of slowed down for a little bit as Bitcoin was setting new all-time highs, getting a little bit of an alt run, but I can definitely see meme coins kind of turning around and making another run just based off of this and others, people really wanting to find this. Regardless, congrats to everyone who got in early. I know people that did really well on this. I know people that sold really early on this, as always, because a lot of times the people that we hang out with are the ones that find this at like sub 1 mil. So I hope you got in on this. Let me know your thoughts down below. And let me know down below if you liked the dedicated video to something that I didn't even own, like UFD, instead of kind of doing several different tokens. And if you made it to the end of the video, I want to start this back. I always shout you out the next video. I want you to leave down below the word unicorn, and I'll see you guys next video.